I highly appreciate the comments and all the attention on social media. There's a bunch of pages accusing me of having done something that I actually didn't do. It is something that it's literally not true. It is a lie, and I can prove it. Before judging, please hear me out and please do your own research. Well, you guys hire people who are supposed to teach you how to be an alpha. Just be the alpha yourself. Don't follow the herd. Don't be a sheep. Use your brain. Don't believe the fake news and all the misinformation spread on social media, because not everything that you see on the internet is true, and not every accusation is real or legit unless you can prove it. Most important, there is literally no claim from these people. There is no official statement from none of these two on their official accounts. The rumors is spread by numerous fake pages on Instagram. If this information is not true, please prove me wrong. But let me explain. From a chronological point of view, it doesn't make sense. At the time the car was modified, I was actually in a relationship with another woman. I must have wired the car 1 year before I met my wife. But let me break this down for you. The car was modified in May 2020. It's all public. Check out my vlog, Andrew Tate. I did not expect this reaction. It's all public. All this information is in your face. Check out the vlog. The car was done. I did my job and it went directly to the owner and I had no access to it. Second, I met my wife in May 2021. This is basically exactly 1 year after I had done my work on the car. In order to have a motive, I must have met her before this event in the first place. That means I had no motive, since apparently the motive of the accusations is connected to my wife that I literally met 1 year later. It doesn't make sense. It simply does not make sense. Well, and in April 2022, they got arrested, right? So the car got impounded by DCOT in December 22, exactly a few months after they got arrested. The car has not been sold. That means the car is still with the police in the DCOT warehouse and they do not have access to it. That is why, again, I ask you guys to do your research. This is facts. It's true. You can look it up yourself. So at this point, my questions are, first, why should I wire a car of a random guy who is not famous without any motive? Second, why is there no direct claim from these people, but just from fake accounts on Instagram? My third question is, how is it possibly that they found out that the car was wired now in 2025, since the car was impounded in 2022, basically 3 years ago? And the last very interesting question for me is why this story just pops out 5 years after I did my job on the car. And one more time, please guys, do your research before you judge, because the car has not been sold. It is still with the DCOT. And this is facts. In my entire career, I never talked to people. Every time I got asked for my opinion about some person, I always chose to be silent. I'm a car guy. I mean, I love cars and I genuinely really loved working on this project, since it was literally my dream to be hired by someone to do such a job. Because the project was just insane. I mean, the Z performance wheels, the exhaust, I mean, the car sounded just insane. The wrap and the suspension, it was literally slammed to the ground and I enjoyed so much doing that. The car was just next level. So everything I basically did in my entire career was for the sake of cars. And this is why I started the business in the first place. This is why I chose to be a public figure, to promote my business. And to be honest, I never had a good relationship with the cops. I never trusted them, since I always liked to drive fast. I always got in trouble. You can see this also in my other vlogs, where I literally have all the time problems with the police. I mean, look, I love my wife and I will always do. I do not care about her past life. I do not care who she dated. I don't really care what was going on before. I fell in love with her soul, and for the very first time I was genuinely happy. She was the one who showed me love, support during my breakdown after my ex-girlfriend cheated. She was there for me when I went through the toughest period in my life. She's a wonderful person, wife, friend, and a blessing for everyone she meets. She loves animals, knows how to cook, she's super smart and literally super genuine. Look, I just want you guys to be critical. In the end, our judgment and our impressions is literally everything we have. So do not let other people dictate your life. Do not follow the herd. Always question everything and everyone. Do not be the one. Do not be the guy who follows the masses. Use your own information and make your own decisions. Be critical. Don't be mediocre. You are not going to be paid for mediocrity. You are only going to be paid if you are the best in your niche and in your business. I talk like this because I talk with passion. Forget about the blue pill, forget about the red pill. This is the true pill, that's the reality. There's no color but the truth. A lot of us just waste their time. Start taking action, start taking the risk. Put in the work like I do. Guys, I respect you like you respect me. Don't let people with small mind destroy your dreams. I respect you guys because you respect me. Don't tell small people with a small mind your big dreams, because these people are going to drag you down. This is herd mentality. Don't be a sheep. Don't follow the mass. Use your own information, do your research, and then judge and comment. Thank you so much. That's basically it. You need to take your own action, do your own research, judge yourself, and prove me wrong.